Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to Let's Play RimWorld. It's Alpha 15, and we're in Tiny Town, and does anyone remember what we're doing here? It's been a while since I've played. I don't think we've got any, imminent disasters coming up. Some to fall, so we're a little bit later in the season, but of course we do have... I'm just scanning the map. It doesn't look like there's anything outstanding. We do all of our crops indoors, so food should be fine. We've got a lot of cooked meals, which is great. I think we've got a lot of outstanding jobs still. Looks like our power situation is what? How come those lights, or those heaters... Oh, did I just toggle them off? I think I did just toggle them off, maybe to save some power. No. Okay, no, the problem is I don't have anything stored. And without the wind or the sun, the one geothermal isn't enough. Okay, that's legit-ish. We do have a geothermal up there, if I recall correctly. Do we want to build that up now? What do we want to do that way? It is certainly going to be important to make sure that all our heaters work properly going forward. Yeah. That's an interesting question. And I don't know what the answer to that will be. I just realized we do have our sound muted. Terribly sorry. There we go. We'll get some sound effects going on there. Power on and off. Yeah, it would be really nice to build that up. Now, how are we doing in terms of components and stuff? It'd be nice if this list were maybe a little bit more searchable. I don't think we have any components, is what I'm thinking. And that's a little less than ideal. We did finish the component assembly bench, which is great. So is there anything that I could turn off to save a little bit of juice? I'm not sure if there is. It is negative temperatures outside. We do actually need our heaters to be running. We just sort of need the light to be going. Here, yeah, we're short 3 components for another solar panel. Mostly just need that to be operational. Have we dug out all the components around the map that we can? I think the answer is yes. We've got plenty of steel kicking around. There could be some components a little bit deeper inside one of these places, but other than that, I'm not really seeing anything. Again, we might dig into here at some point and find some. Oh, there are some components over here, and let's go ahead and get that to be marked to be dug out. We've also got a little walled-in area over there, which is kind of interesting. So we'll get that going on, but yeah, we do need this to be going, which means we do need people to be crafting a little bit more. And that's Bilko's job, really. Bilko does have smithing, which, I mean, we don't do any smithing. It's irrelevant. Does have tailoring first. So Bilko will tailor first if it's something that we have. Otherwise, we'll go and do some crafting. There's really... Are you blocked? Oh, shoot. Yeah, let's go and thin this down over here. That's not good. And then the other wind is gone because of because it didn't have enough room with the geothermal either. We do need more solar panels, but yeah, not having the components is actually a bit of a pain in the ass. So, Bilko, are you up? No, you're still sleeping. Curious to see what people are going to start doing. Mimber is still going to be on hauling duty above and beyond, actually, and some mining above and beyond research, which I think is okay for the short term. You're cooking some meals, which I can't complain about. Bill's going to be eating a meal, and then is going to go play horseshoes, which I guess is fine. We don't want people to be unhappy. It's nice when they play together. I like that a lot. Playing horseshoes, having a little chit-chat, hopefully feeling pretty good about themselves. Excellent. What do we have here? Schematic bundles. We do have some silver. Oh, we do have components lingering around on the map, so that's good. I'm actually going to ask, where the hell are they? Over here. Can you just haul? No, you don't haul. Are you going to be actually grabbing the chunk? I'm not sure. Area revealed. That's probably the one little tick over here. All right, so not much. Hopefully there's more components hiding behind this, because it would be nice to have more just in general. Mimber, yeah, there is actually. So, Mimber, while you're here, can you keep going ahead and doing a little bit of mining? Who's got the break risk? It is Klindos. He's quite far away. He's probably... friend died. Ate without a table. No, you're okay. So you keep working on that. That's going to be just peachy keen. Lots of steel kicking around. Winter is going to set in soon. I think there is actually winter. We got a statue here. Superior quality. So one good question is, do we deploy the statue or do we sell it? I think I actually would very much like a statue in this room. So that people who are playing chess or different games will be able to experience even more beauty. I think it's worth doing that. I mean, we do need to sell stuff at some point, but I think it's okay to be doing this. Another trade beacon over here, which is going to help just cover more areas for trade, which is all fine. No. Klindos, hauling stuff over there. I guess it's going to be okay. Mimber, you're still mining that away. going to get you to finish that little chunklet and then haul all these components up. Thank you. Perfect. It's exactly what we want for more optimization later on. So lots of solar power going in there. Batteries charging up a scooch. Not much, though. Jeepers. So we're storing at 50% of the excess. And it's spread across a variety of batteries. But yeah, like at night, we really do run out of stuff. During the day, we don't need quite as much power either. A bulk goods trader is actually excellent to see. Who's our negotiator type? It looks like it's Dutrius, right, or Pop Idol. So let's go ahead and have you operate the radio over here using your soothing voice. Well, I'm assuming it's soothing. I mean, you're Pop Idol. Can't be too bad. What are we going to sell? If anything. Well, we don't have any silver stored, apparently. Oh, yeah, because it's stored in this room where we're still building that, which is a wee bit awkward. We could sell some of our excess food. Honestly, that's not a terrible idea. Why don't I just dump a bunch of this corn here? Yeah, it's a good idea. We still have tons of potatoes, and we do grow year-round. And the corn's worth a little bit more, so it seems like a perfectly fine thing to dump. I'm going to... We can make our own components, but I think it's still worth buying. We don't have enough silver quite to manage that, but that's probably okay. And... let's see. Let's just buy one fewer component, or 2 fewer components, and it's going to be fine. So sell some corn, get some more components, which is good. Again, we can make our own, but it is a little bit slow. I mean, we spent 30 to build that, which is crazy, but it's a future-proofing thing, is the reason I'm doing that. It's going to be a lot more stable. I'd like to build a door here at some point, but I guess for now we're okay. And this is correctly unroofed. Yes, good, excellent, wonderful. That's all built up, which is fine. We got plenty of components there. Other solar panel is being made so that hopefully we can store more power during the day. But we do want to... we do really need to go and reach out over there. But now that we've got extra components, and we do have a lot of steel around the map, I think we are going to work towards building the geothermal. So let's go ahead and wall this off. What kind of blocks do we have most of right now? Limestone. So let's use limestone. Actually, because I need to be able to ballpark things correctly, I'll drop that down. I don't necessarily care about building it first, although I guess it's not a problem. And we leave one gap. Now, I think I only need to leave a gap on one side, especially if the roof is open, but I feel better if it's got a gap sort of all the way around. Now, we'll leave a hole for now so that we can access in and out. We're going to do that. We're also apparently, and this is still crazy to me, but apparently no floor is flammable. So we've got plenty of wood. So I'm going to go ahead and just build a 2x2 border around this to make it so that fires don't burn this down and cause too many problems. We're going to want to haul that stuff away at some point if we can. So we'll get that, and eventually we'll seal that in. That's going to be okay. I guess I can also start working on the power conduit. And yeah, we do want it to connect up to this part of the grid. But yeah, we're still looking to auto-door that area over there. We need a few more cubes or blocks to get all this going, but that's going to be okay. I would like a redundant line over here, so I'm going to go and build it this way, through here. Oh, and that trade beacon is hooked up to the wrong grid, which will become less of a problem once we get this wiring job done. I don't suppose I can tell you to, like, reconnect now. There actually might not be one in range. The only thing it can reach is the grid for the turrets, which means it's not on currently. But hopefully we'll fix that relatively soon. All right, so that is a big construction project, but we don't have any others going on. Well, that's not true. We do have the pool table going on. I think it's mostly waiting for a cloth, which we don't have. Grahan's going to be hauling some wood, which is good. We're not going to go after the rare thrumbos. We've got lots of steel, and apparently now a good number of components. We're only using... How many do you need for one of these? 8 components. Yes, we definitely have plenty for that, so that's okay. We have no power. I mean, I could turn off the heaters everywhere, but... I mean, it would lead to a little bit of misery, but that's about it. What if I did go and do that? Turn off all the power, except for the ones inside of here. What is it? V? Yeah, so we're going to leave on the ones in our greenhouses. And yeah, we'll turn off the other power for now. And just have to accept that that's something we're going to have to live with in the short term. Things will be a little colder, our people will be a bit more miserable, but they're going to be a lot more miserable if the power is out everywhere in the long run. Your power is off. This station here, I'm going to turn off the research station, actually, because we're not actively researching at this time, so that's going to be okay. There we go. That got flicked. Good. So that'll save 250 watts as well, which actually, even at night, oh, just temporarily, it looked like we were running a surplus, but maybe not. And yeah, we'll build up to here, and that'll be quite good. Now, construction, we do have 2 people with a very high production or construction priority. They do also have cooking turn on. That's mostly just for butchering, so things should happen relatively quick. Dutris is going to keep working on art, which is fine. Again, that will be something hopefully we can sell. I think is what exotic goods trader buys art. I think we'll see. Oh my God! 2 people spontaneously developed sensory mechanites, which is interesting. There's good and bad to that. It keeps them in pain, which is bad, but it gives them a boost to sight, hearing, talking, manipulation. I think they get tired faster, which is a damn shame. But other than that, they do have like a boost to a surprising amount of stuff. So that's Dutris and Bilico are both getting that, and that is a shame. Although that might be quite helpful for the artwork. So you're going to go and spend a lot of time resting over here, and we're going to use up a fair amount of medicine treating that, which is a little bit disappointing. But I guess it is what it is. Maybe I'll keep the power on over here so that people who are here aren't as miserable, perhaps. They're only spending a little, like a couple of minutes there between treatments. They'll have to get a medical treatment every day. I think eventually they have a chance of getting over it. It's kind of a funny thing. They'll be somewhat miserable because they feel ill, but they'll be so much more functional. It's just ridiculous. I don't suppose it was you and Bilko. Neither one of them are particularly good shooters, which is too bad because, oh, someone's approaching, because the increased sight can really affect their shooting capabilities. So we got some travelers over here, including someone who's got a few items to trade, so Dutris will probably give him a chat in a moment here, using her extended eyesight to be able to identify the quality of the various goods. Eventually we'll have to pop open this bin. This was sandstone, which we currently don't have, but I'm going to leave the job queued up there. Eventually, we will carve another block out of sandstone, and then we'll get to do something with that, and that'll be okay. Dutris, you are going to go, now that they're close, give a little chat here. So what do we got? We could sell some meals. We can buy some lavish meals. I think we're going to be okay without that. We could buy more medicine. You know what? Let's go ahead and do that here, because when you're trading with like these types of traders, you don't trade simply out of your orbital beacon areas. So we do have access to all our silver, and eventually that'll get sorted out. We're gonna keep one set of every one of these grenade type things. We can sell these extra pieces of clothing. Devil Strand Jodhpurs, really, in case we need to go riding. So we'll sell those as well, and I think I'm gonna be happy with that. Could buy superior quality pump shotgun, which is kind of tempting. Shotguns are pretty decent weapons. You know, shorter range, so it's like less good against a siege, but they do a lot of damage, which is quite nice. All right, so Constructor, Klindos, what are you doing, for example? Oh, you are doing some butchering, yes, which we understand. Now that you're done that, you're going to go and build some floors and stuff over here, which is, I mean, I don't know if the floor is the most important part necessarily. I mean, I'm tempted, like, maybe we should prioritize working on the generator first. I mean, I'm worried that it's going to get attacked and destroyed if it's not protected. But it's probably a good idea to work on the generator first. And before I forget, we need to make sure to no roof this area over here. I don't think I actually have to do the outside walls, but that's going to be okay. Because it's got to be open air so that this area doesn't overheat is the idea here. And we enclose it so that people don't attack them and cause problems. We do have a lot of trees to chop down in this area. What I'm going to do is, because it's going to have to happen anyway, I'm going to set up a chop tree job over here because a bunch of people do have plant cut. Well, I say that. Maybe not. Let's go and bring this up. And here, actually. I realize that might cause some issues with our management job, but no, I think it's going to be okay, actually. We don't have berry picking turned on. We have wood chopping turned on, but we actually have a lot of wood and stockpile, so I don't think the manager's going to go crazy on wood chopping jobs. So we'll see how it goes. And this way, it brings more people into helping us out with this particular project and getting this smoothed out. So Klindos, you are hauling wood to the floor. I want you to prioritize the general, please. Or the generator, which I realize involves a lot of wood chopping. You're actually getting kind of miserable. So I'm going to reset you so that, yeah, you're eating on the ground, and that sucks, but at least you're feeding yourself, so hopefully you'll be a little less miserable, and indeed that's the case. Beauty here is relatively low, which shouldn't be too much of a surprise. Oh, we're improving relationships. Oh, yeah, that's the other thing I forgot. Like, do we want to recruit any of these guys? Okay, these people are from Gardener's Community, and we have a great relationship with them. So, Heat Lover Brawler, man, that's not bad. Neurotic is a pain in the ass. Nervous is a bit of a pain in the butt as well. Jealous isn't much of a problem. Psychically dull is fine. You can do everything. You're actually pretty good at crafting and cooking and actually shooting. You know what? We're going to try to recruit you, and maybe we'll try to recruit Yuma as well. You can't craft, but, I mean, you can still haul. Heat Lover isn't hugely important. Does make you a little colder in winter. I don't like that you're just a brawler, but other than that, you know, you're pretty decent. So, you know what? We're going to try to keep increasing our numbers as much as we can here, since we do have some good relationships going on, and you do have some helpful stuff. Minor break risks and things. Power situation, we do have some, which is nice. Maybe we'll designate the power over here to keep people a little happier. Garrett, are you gonna go and you're gonna go and smoke some smoke leaf? That's fine. That's fine. You're working on your statue, which I'm okay with. Bob enjoyed his stay. Left you a medicine. Excellent. Very nice. I do love that. Like our hospitality, so we got a faction boost, which is good because we may actually go and recruit some other people. But that happens sometimes. Maybe not. Maybe we'll get them next time because I think it does save those settings. So when those specific people come back, we may go and negotiate with them again at that point. And then, that's fine. Dutris, you're just visiting a grave right now. Instead of doing social stuff, that's fine. It's middle of the night. Yep, 1 o'clock in the morning. So everyone's doing that except for a couple of night owls. And Bilko, going to have some pot as well. You know what? That's fine. Keeps people happy. What can we say, huh? Sensory Mechanites. That is too bad, but it should actually help you make the art a lot better. If we take a look at your... What am I looking for? Art. Is that under sculpting? Sculpting speed gets a boost, but I wonder if there's like sculpting quality or anything like that. Does it get modified by something? Can we see it? I don't know. There might be. But we do get the boost to sight and manipulation, which is quite good. So we do work the art a lot faster than before, which is good. Because it takes a long time to make these art pieces. A long time. You're going to harvest that pine tree, which is good and fine and lovely. Just keep getting that stuff out of the way. Cam doing that as well, so we can build up this area. And then get a good amount of power that's going to work for us for a good long time. That is going to be a substantial boost to our overall power. Now, it wouldn't surprise me if attackers decided to go and smash some of our power conduits later on, but at least they're quick to repair. It's annoying to run out of a little bit of power, but we have plenty of batteries. Well, I mean, we have some batteries. We'll probably build a couple more in this back room over here, actually. And then even if we lose our connection to the geothermal in a raid, we'll have lots of batteries to run our guns. So I'm going to be fine with that. And you will now be connected to the grid. Excellent. Good. Because we did build these power conduits over here. So that'll be connected, which is good because now our silver, which is being stored in here, not all of it. Some of it's still like lingering around over here, but some of it will be usable for stuff. You are very... Why are you walking so slowly? You've got an arm torn off, but that's it. I guess it's because you're walking through the water. Yeah, that is pretty slow. Hopefully we'll get someone to just haul this stuff. Now, do we have anyone who's like a super dedicated hauler? Keep going back and forth on that. I guess M. Grayon is. And he's hauling wood to the stockpile, which is fine. But you know what I'm going to get you to do, buddy? I'm going to get you to haul a big stack of steel to the stockpile instead. I'm going to feel good about that. You're hauling steel to a blueprint, just a little chunk of 5, really? Yeah, that's kind of miserable, but I guess we got to use that at some point. And someone could go and hunt this elk. It's alone, so we don't have to worry about a big group going nuts. Who do we have set up to hunt? Right over here. David. Wait. David, have you been nicknamed? I guess you have. You probably were named after someone who donated to Extra Life, I suspect. So, did you just get stoned? No. No. But you're going to go and hunt with that. That's going to be fine. A bunch of your friends died. Oh, I guess we recruited someone. That's okay, though. We're getting some more cloth over here, which is good. It takes a long time for that to grow. There you go. Shotgun the elk. Bam, bam, bam. Good stuff. We need more cloth because we need to make the billiards table. And I thought there may have been one other thing that needs cloth as well. I'm not sure. All right, so that's starting to look up over here. Yeah, 4-hole steel. Okay, then you're gonna carry a big group over there, which is nice. Carrying steel, making a component. Yeah, see all these. What we need is anyone who can haul should come down here and grab a bunch of the steel because things are becoming kind of dumb. We actually have very few people that actually have that turned on, and it's leading to some, kind of stupid and poor efficiency here. There you go. I'm going to get a bunch of people to haul big chunks of steel into our base, because I hate seeing someone just grab 4 steel from somewhere. Get it into our base. I mean, it means we have to walk a little bit extra to get it in here and then bring it somewhere else, but it's going to minimize the walking considerably going forward. If these people are carrying, okay, 64 is annoying, but yeah, chunks of like 75 or something like that. See, you're carrying 1 piece of steel over here, Garrett. That drives me a bit crazy. Yeah, there's only 1 component left, but that was a long walk to do it, and then you don't even finish this, so Skillindos is going to do it. And I guess that's okay. All right, that'll make our life better going forward, having that in our base. No, everyone's chilling out together. Are you looking at the art? You are looking at the art. It's only normal quality, unfortunately. Maybe we can see if we can unbuild this one and get a prettier one in here, since people spend a lot of time there. I mean, we've got a freaking superior quality sculpture over here. You know what? Actually, I think it would make a lot of sense to do a bit of a swap there between these two pieces. Get the much prettier piece in the area that is actually worked on considerably more frequently. What do we have here? And it's all that's the small as well, which is a lot faster to build. Now we've got large and better quality. Yeah, it's going to make a big difference to have the really pretty statue in there. All right, all the power conduits on the way are mostly done. Some of the floor is done, which is, you know, maybe not the most important, but it's getting there. Some of the blocks have been brought over as well, which is nice. We still need more blocks to be made. You're making a button-down shirt. So we do have tailoring turned up a little higher. Now, most people are wearing tattered apparel, so actually getting the clothing done isn't a bad thing. On the other hand, Bilko, I'm going to go and bring that down and bring the crafting up for a little while, which is going to get you to do that. Where's our stone cutting, actually? Right over here. Yeah, we don't need the component quite yet. I'm going to get you to prioritize doing a wee bit of stone cutting, buddy. If you don't mind. And that's still what you're doing. Good. Get some more blocks done. Now that's sandstone. We still have some limestone over here to finish these walls. And this is going to be limestone, right? I may need you to force the limestone job. Or we'll just cancel some and do part of it out of sandstone. It is nice when all the walls match. But, I mean, it's not that important, is it? Okay, it's pretty important to some people, including me. It does annoy me when they don't match perfectly. But they'll be what they be. Got this crafting table, or stone cutting table. It is just like carving blocks, right? Yeah. We've got that. We're prioritizing blocks of sandstone, and then if we don't have any of that, we do make some limestone, which I guess is all fine. Sandstone's done there. I guess I could just change the order again. Actually, let's do that. Let's go ahead and move the limestone up, which I think I've done now. Yeah, limestone's up top, because that's the type of stone that I said to do that out of. So there we go. Bill, you're still working on stone cutting. You're still working on stone cutting. Brilliant. So keep doing that. We'll do some good work with it. And you're even grabbing the stone from over here, which is nice. Going to save you some walking. And then we can finally finish the construction. That door being open makes me incredibly unhappy, because we're leaking out all of our cold air over here. Why are components being stored in this room? That doesn't sound quite right. Components are actually not allowed in this room. Are they allowed over here? They are. So, Mgrayan, could I get you, please, to haul these components out? Thank you. And then I'm going to get you to haul these potatoes. Thank you very much. Excellent. Mostly still need to convert food into actual meals here at some point. Major break risk. Bilko, yeah, you go ahead and take a break on your crafting here for a second, and that'll be okay. All right, so fine meals still in there. We do have some meat. Who's our chief cook? I guess it's really Cam. Right, who's also doing this? I'm going to get you to cook a few meals for us, buddy. Especially fine meals right now, because we don't have very many, and it might eliminate some of these stacks. And we got a raid. Mechanoids attacking immediately. Ooh, and 3 centipedes as well is kind of sort of terrifying. Kind of sort of lots terrifying. Let's take a look at our areas over here. Allowed area, area 1, or home. Well, no, area 1, that is correct. We do need to expand you, so let's go and do dat. I guess over here can all be part of area 1 at this point. That's fine. And then these rooms over here. There, yeah, that's fine. Then it went out a little bit there. Well, it's not out. It just considers the wall, but as long as no one's got any jobs there, we're going to be okay. All right, so that's good. So now what we're going to do is restrict everyone to area 1, which is fine. One bad thing is not having power right now. Definitely sucks. Well, we've got some. They're attacking immediately. Okay, turn on our guns. That's going to be fine. We're going to get everyone inside. Actually, I'm going to recruit and unrecruit everyone just to make sure that no one's finishing a job they were working on outside. Switch has been flicked. You don't have power? There we go. You're fine now. Hopefully our power sustains itself. Now, the Scyther comes quite quickly. Almost certainly going to die first. And if we're lucky, we can also get the Scyther to, like, maybe die to the traps. And what I was going to say is... Oh, shit. Everyone's got the flu. This is terrible time. What I actually meant to say is that if we're lucky, then we'll have enough time to reset the traps before the centipedes show up. Okay, that's that. Now, what I'm going to do is, who's our haulers? So, Mimber, Cam, Mgrayan, for example. Well, that's not all of it, but it'll have to do. Tell you what, I'm going to unrestrict everyone. Just temporarily. Mimber, oh, unrecruit. Mimber, you're going to reset that one. Cam, you're going to reset this one. Who's next? Mgrayan, you're going to reset this one. And David, you're going to reset... Oops, you just clean. Bilko, you're going to reset this one. Grayan, did I screw that up? Excellent. So, now, we're going to re-restrict everyone to Area 1, please. These guys are going to take a while to get there. We've got people who are seriously upset. Well, we've got a lot of sick people. Cam, we need the temperature on over here, because there's going to be people spending a lot of time in bed. We might have to sacrifice our plants for a little while. I know, this sucks. Turn off all the power. Except over here, because people are going to be really miserable over there. Just going to force everyone to get up, do some flicking, do some servicing. Oh, Cam's also someone who's sick. Great. We do have 3 doctors. David's also sick. And Bilko, tell me you're not the other person who's sick. Now you got sensory mechanites. You're currently sleeping. I'm going to get you to switch off these lamps there, buddy boy. I mean, we might lose our crops, but, I mean, we've got to. Need our guns to work. Don't, oh God, it's 1 o'clock in the morning, so we have no power. Amazing. This is exactly the sort of thing we wanted. Well, at least they're coming in parts at a time. We did reset our traps as well, which is actually quite nice. He is focusing on shooting those things. The fire's not great at all, because that will actually blow up a surprising amount of stuff very quickly. Okay, you're done. I'm going to unrestrict everyone and unrecruit everyone. People will go and fight the fires quickly. So you're smashing your way through there, which is an interesting choice. So quickly put out the fires, especially the ones on the guns right away before they explode. Excellent. Looks like that has been taken care of. So now I can re-recruit everyone and tell them to get back over here. So yeah, they're going to smash their way through one of the other doorways. I think he's going to minigun my people here. Oh, maybe not. Who are you shooting? Yeah, you're going to shoot the guns. Beautiful. Because I think they're closer. Okay, you are down. Not dead, but down. You have decided to abandon your attacks on the wall. Great. We are going to go ahead and just keep everyone restricted to Area 1. But de-recruit them for a while. Actually, I say that. Mgrayan. Actually, you know what? So again, Mimber, prioritize. Cam, prioritize. Mgrayan, prioritize. And Bilko, I think. Reset these traps. Hopefully it doesn't set up the one that Mimber is actually standing on right this second. That could be annoying. Mimber, you're going to go and reset this one. And I'll get you to reset the other one. Actually, I won't get you to reset the other one at all. Oh, someone's going on a fire break. It's starting spree? Garrett. That's not what we want right now. Pyromaniac. God damn it. Dutris, can you fight fires? You can. So I'm going to get you to be not recruited. So you can counter anything Garrett decides to start doing here. So some traps, some fire. I'm worried that that might not be part of a zone that people can reach. You know what? I'm just going to unrestrict everyone. That's going to be okay. This guy's going to die in a second. There he goes. Unrecruit everyone, so people will focus on putting out fires. Can you prioritize this one here? And you prioritize that one there. Since I don't want it to overheat inside here, although that apparently is not happening right now, so that's good. We're going to go and flick that off. And that's good. Okay. Well, that worked out shockingly well. These guys are all technically alive but incapacitated. They'll never get up on their own, which is nice, these centipedes. So we'll just set a shutdown job for everyone. That's going to be okay. You're going to keep building that. We've got some more fire. But, yeah, there you go. Hopefully, we will deal with the fires very, very quickly. All right, let's turn these lights on. Oops. Let's turn all of our heaters on, because we're about to get our geothermal up and running. Hopefully our plants haven't all died out. Looks so good so far. You are even connected up to the grid. That's fantastic. So we're just going to wait for all the walls and all the floors to be put in. But other than that, we're in good shape. There's a minigun right over there we can bring in. That's going to be great. I guess I could have also prioritized like deconstructing this stuff. I don't suppose Garrett does some of that. And that could have helped our power situation a wee bit if I'd gotten these walls out sooner so that our wind turbine can start working. Oh, it starts working a little bit right away. There we go. So now you have no obstructions. And that'll get us a little bit more power. Again, not really needed, but I could have done that sooner if I was worried. Still, we didn't even lose a single turret there. We didn't take a single point of damage. That was actually really, really well handled. Go team. Wow. Go team. You guys did a really good job. Huh. And on that positive note, we're going to put a cut in this video. Thanks for watching, folks. See you next time.